So it sounds like you're more of a practical spender than anything. I think that it's only become. That's usually what it is for me too. But like it started off not being that. So, warning on what I'm about to say. But there's a term, a very old school term called rich. And I may bleep that out for YouTube or whatever, so that you just hear whatever. But there's a term called that, all right?
Called that.
You know what I mean? Like the N-word rich, all right? And basically what that means is that if you look at the United States economy, fresh after slavery, the black community, because it took so while for us to actually get jobs, and has tried to establish an image for ourselves in order to try to keep up with the Joneses, as they say, black people will be the biggest spenders. In fact, to this day, out of any race of people in the United States, black people are the most frivolous spenders of any race.
I thought, that might just be black man, but I thought, frivolous.
No, frivolous spenders, meaning that we spend more money on more useless stuff, and our dollar doesn't circulate as long either.
Just like when Tory Lanez went in there and that guy profiled Tory Lanez, and then Danny went and bought like 50,000 worth of shit in the same store, but the commission was to another salesman, but he was stunting on the other dude like, yeah man, that's 50 G's I just went to your store. I could have been your fucking commission. Now it's his or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, did you really need to spend? I'm like, no, fuck it, it's your money, goddamn. I'm not about to fucking count your pockets. I'm just like, all right, well, guess you just needed to buy 50 grand worth of shit to piss somebody off.
I mean, it's all relative. When you're rich, then like things kind of change. But like the reason why the term N-word rich came about was because anytime that black people would get what appeared to be extra money, they would go out and immediately spend it on things to either look better or try to once again keep up with the Joneses. And that's something that actually prevails till today. Because in other racial cultures, especially in this country,
we'll just say cultures.
I mean, you can't break it down by race. Like, it really is a racial thing. Like, black people do this shit. It's bad, and that's the reason why we're not at the bottom of the economic ladder, but we're damn close. You know what I mean? It's because we didn't get taught out of slavery, Jim Crow, black laws, all that type of shit about the idea of investing. And when we tried to, what was it, Tulsa, Oklahoma, got burned down, Black Wall Street? Mm-hmm. Burned our shit to the ground, right? And we never really recovered from that. So that generation of black people did have the idea of we need our own community, our own businesses, our own banks. We need all that type of stuff. Once that shit got burned to the ground, we never recovered. So even to this day, like, I don't know how many black guys you talk to about this subject specifically, but investing? The idea of investing, stock markets, crypto, stuff like that, is definitely
everybody
increased.
About that shit. I love the game of investing.
Well, yeah, because we read, you know what I mean? Like,
read a book.
But like, I've talked to plenty of black dudes where like it's a shame that it's just like when you bring up the idea of investing, it's almost like a foreign concept. You know what I mean? Where it's like, the problem is it's like income, right? So it's like the N-word rich thing kicks in where it's just like, the new J's are out, nigga. Why am I gonna put this $250 into some kind of stock when I don't even understand how that shit works? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you know what I do know what works? If I get this gold chain, I'm about to get some hoes, cause you know I'm shining, you know what I'm saying? And like,
you know what you could have did? Just take $30, $20, go buy investing for dummies or stocks for dummies. Read that shit, and you'll have a basic
read, nigga, read.
And then that way you could take that remaining $230 and you can put it into something.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that, brother. Where is it? Where we go? Yeah. Amen to that. All right, but to your point, so the consumerism is a big problem in our community specifically.
What's a trick though, at least about consumerism like that, it happens all across the board. It's like people just get this urge to spend something like $1 just burning a hole in your pocket, as my mother used to say. And then if you could find a way to turn that buying thing, like I got to buy something, right? You got a stock brokerage account or something like that.
I gotta invest.
I'm like, shit. I'm looking at it now. I get money in my pocket extra. I'm like, I'm gonna buy some more shares. Like, give me some more of them shares. Give me them. Shares. Give me some more of them shares. Because that way it sits as an asset. Because it goes, worst case scenario, it loses money. It just acts as a savings account. And it just acts as a savings account. That's pretty much what it does. And then maybe just act like inflation was higher than it was supposed to be. And that's why you have less in your account then when you fucking started off with if things go south. And then if things go fucking north on this bitch, you be sitting there like, shit, I'm making money. And I'm about to buy me a McLaren. Now, right now, I'm gonna be cool. I like having money in my goddamn account. I'm just keep reinvesting it, keep investing it, and then just pull it out on a rainy day whenever, if I ever fucking need it.
Yes, and that's the mindset, because I don't know how many people who are watching this have read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm sure you've read that. It's a great book.
Mm-hmm. Or one of the books that's definitely helped me out now is a book my brother gave to me, and it's called The Richest Man in Babylon.
I've heard of that. I don't think I've read it though. I'm gonna have to get it at least on an audiobook.
All right, definitely get that book, The Richest Man in Babylon. If you haven't read that book, read that book, and it's pretty simple. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you have debt, you have an income, you take 30% of your money, you pay it to debt. You take another 10% of your money and you pay that shit to, you put that shit into like an investment or savings or something like that. You live off the remaining 6% or 5% or however you divvy it up. And then slowly but surely, eventually, your savings and your investments overcome your damn debt, and your debt goes down to zero. And when your debt's at zero, all that money you was putting towards your debt, you can now convert it, put it to your savings, and start multiplying your savings by more and more in your investments. And basically that's what that book is saying about. It's like people who were in debt and then they just got out of debt by investing in that principle.
Yes, and see, like this started as a consumerism talk. Now we're giving you guys some game, all right? Because like this is this, chances are like the people who are gonna watch us first are probably gonna be black, all right? Because you see black faces on the thumbnail, whatever.
Maybe. Ooh, I got an idea. It'd be like there's a way to know where I don't like buying shit. Have you ever had to move or help anybody move, and then you're moving and then you just see how much shit they got and how much shit they don't use and how useless it is, and they want to keep it, and then they keep adding on
Hoarders.
to it. Yeah, or just starting, yeah. And it's like, me, when I move shit, I want my shit to be quick, simple, and easy. I don't want to have to move a lot of shit. I want my move to take less than a damn hour, less than 40 minutes. It's bed, couch, dishes, clothes in a box, done. Get the fuck out. And out, done.
Right. Yeah, I was the same way. Before I moved into this place, I threw away over half of the shit that I owned. Like literally, I'm talking about like 20 trash bags worth of shit. I just threw it away. Because once I got here, I wanted to embrace minimalism. You know what I mean? So I totally understand. But what's the point that you were getting to with that? But
it's like being a consumer shit. It's like, if I buy this, I'm looking at something. If I buy this, do I feel like moving it?
Yeah. I mean, that's a real question. It's just like, do I want to carry this shit over to the next place? Probably not. No. Like 70% of the shit, you probably just like, I can throw this away right now.
Mm-hmm. I'll throw all my shit. Like my sister called me one time. It's like, hey, we got some clothes here at the house that you guys forgot. I was like, throw them away. No, I could talk to him like throw them away, like immediately, just throw them away. It was just, if we didn't miss the shit, then might be any other time since the time we left. I'm not gonna, that means we don't need it. So throw that shit away. But sisters just being how they are, just always like buying shit. And it's like, I would want to keep it if it's mine. I'm like, well, burn it.
Right. There were a few sentimental things that I did bring over, but they fit probably within the span of like a little box like this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just like, I got a few sentimental mementos, but other than that, like, no, get rid of it.
Like, I don't need more new shit. If anything, I'll probably say what I would buy for my apartment now. I'll buy art. I would just like buy original art from original artists. Don't got to be well known, but just like original pieces that can't be replicated. And the artist selling them for $60, $100, $200 or something like that.
Right.
I would buy that and then put that on the wall as decoration, and at least let it sit there and just hold up its value. Because as long as it's a one-of-a-kind piece, it has a bit more value than if it's just I bought some printed out image from fucking Walmart in the family aisle section or some shit with little stupid picture frames and shit like that.
A white family with a baby.
Or an ocean in the sunset and shit like that. Like, nah, dog, I'd rather go buy some original art pieces. If I'm going to be buying shit to be buying it,
that'd be an investment too, if it's legit art.
Yeah. I buy like original art piece and just hang them up in my damn house. They don't gotta be, who knows what it's gonna be worth in years in the future. I don't know, some shit like that. But like, that's one of a kind. I don't want something that somebody else has